What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to NBA Playoff Picks. Take 3. Because the first 2, I didn't have my mic on because I am just having a rough day so far. But let's get these playoff picks underway. I don't know much about the NBA, but I feel like I know enough to make a competent bracket. Let's get this started. Denver, Minnesota. I'm taking Denver in 5. I think they're the 1 seed for a reason. Jokic is one of the best players in the NBA. Minnesota, I don't think stands much of a chance. Phoenix and the Clippers. I'm taking Phoenix in 6. The Clippers are a strong team. I got to give them credit. Kawhi Leonard, I mean, he led the Raptors to a championship. I mean, I don't think you can really count them out, but ultimately Phoenix is the better team. They picked up Kevin Durant for a reason, and it's to win a title. They have the best betting odds in the Western Conference, so I'm going to take Phoenix, at least in this series. I'm going to take Golden State over the Kings in 7. I think the Kings are a scrappy team. I think they play well together. They're going to be in front of a fiery home crowd. I think it's going to be really tough to beat Sacramento, but ultimately I think Golden State's the team to do it. I mean they have Curry, they have Clay. I mean, they have all the playoff experience in the world, and they're going to have some games at home. So definitely going to take Golden State in 7. It's going to be a tough series. Memphis in 5 over the Lakers. I don't trust them. I don't think they're that good. They got LeBron James. I mean, they're obviously going to be a threat, but I just think Memphis is overall the better team. They're more well-rounded, and I think they will end up winning this series. Now, the first round for the East, I think, is pretty easy. Milwaukee sweeps. Cleveland wins in 5. Philly wins in 5. Boston sweeps. I don't think these bottom 4 teams really hold much of a threat to any of the top 4. I think these 4 are just a step above everybody else, and I really don't think that Miami, New York, Brooklyn, or Atlanta are really going to have much of a chance, if any at all. So I'm going to take those 4. Now, the second round is where things really get interesting. Let's start with Denver and Phoenix. No way that goes in. I'm going to take Denver in 6 for 2 reasons. Reason number 1 is it's really hard to beat Denver at home. They play in that high-altitude, mile-high city. The air is thin. A lot of teams struggle with that. 2, Phoenix lost a lot of their depth when they got Kevin Durant. And yes, they are a better team now. If one of their studs gets hurt, if one of either Chris Paul, Ayton, KD, Booker, if one of them gets hurt, they're screwed. I just don't trust Phoenix. I just don't trust them. I feel like they always sell. Last year, was their year to win it all. They were the 1 seed, and they got blown out in a Game 7 against just Luka Doncic. And Spencer Dinwiddie played really well. So I'm going to take them. I'm taking Golden State in 6 over Memphis. I don't know. These two, I feel like I've been jawing at each other a lot of the season, and I think this is going to be a really chippy kind of series, but I think Golden State's just more well-prepared. I mean, they beat them last year. I think they'll beat them this year. Over here, I'm taking Cleveland in 6 over Milwaukee. I don't know why I'm picking them. I just have a feeling that Cleveland is going to be the better, more well-rounded team. So I'm going to take Cleveland. I think they're just I just like the way they play. Donovan Mitchell's a stud. Maybe they can neutralize Giannis. I don't know. I just like my chances taking Cleveland as an upset. I mean, no one thought the Mavericks would beat the Suns last year, and they did. So I'm going to take Cleveland. I like that. I'm going to take Philly in 7 over Boston. I really debated about this one. I couldn't pick, but ultimately, Embiid and Harden's a pretty unstoppable matchup, a pretty unstoppable pair. I really like my chances with taking Philly in this one. I'm going to take them. Up here, to go to the Western Conference Finals, I'm going to take Golden State in 6. I don't know, they won it last year, and honestly, of these teams in the West, they're the one I trust the most. I trust them the most. I mean, Denver and Phoenix are the favorites, but I think these two are going to beat each other up. I think Golden State's going to come in fresh, and I think they're going to win. Cleveland and Philly, close, but Philly in 7. I think Philly, this is going to be the year they finally make the finals. The process, what is this, year 10 of trusting the process? I think it's going to finally pan out. Give me Philly to get to the finals. Ultimately, though, Golden State and Philly, I think Golden State wins in 6. They're the team I trust the most to win the finals. I just see too many problems with these other teams. And it's not because they're bad teams. It's just I think Golden State's the most well-rounded, and I think they bring the most experience to the table. And that's why I ultimately think that they are going to win the NBA Finals. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you agree with my picks or not. And my mic was on, so that was good. NHL picks coming tomorrow. I'm more excited about the NHL playoffs than the NBA playoffs. But they're both going to be fun. I hope maybe I can stream some games. And, yeah, I will see you guys next time.